Madden 20, where you'll get all of the faults, failures, and glitches of the game, of the series. If you want to be kept up to speed on that, you can hit that subscribe button, especially for those of you who play online, because trust me, a lot of this stuff will explain some of the things that you're seeing online as well. And if you're playing in your franchise, you'll notice some of this stuff is keeping you from your wins or whatever. This game has pretty much just started. I'm moving the ball down the field for a second time for a second score. Um, and this is what happened. This is first and goal. Now, some of you might not even see what the problem is here. And again, this is not about perfection. This is about getting it just right. I mean, you don't have to be perfect, but this is obviously wrong. Now, you might not see it from here, but you'll notice when Kerrigan comes in, as he's about to plant his right foot right there, you see how much distance he has from him? Then all of a sudden, boom, he's right there. You see it? As soon as he makes that step down on his right foot, all of a sudden you see the running back dive his shoulder down. So now he's locked in an animation. So the outcome is already determined. And so this is a flash, or what I used to call turbo boost, that these players get. I've seen it happen with the safeties too. The safeties will come around this edge and they'll come at one speed, and then as soon as they break around this edge, they'll get a turbo boost and zoom right to your quarterback. If you don't believe me, the next time you have one of those safeties that creep down and then blitz on the outside, you'll notice that he has additional speed once he breaks around that corner. And I know that for a fact. Just slow it down, and you'll see it. All of a sudden, this guy's got this massive amount of speed. He's flying like he's Usain Bolt or somebody. But and the same happens here. All of a sudden, there's that big hit. You can see it if you use the triggers when you're doing this, and you just hold the trigger down and play it. Then you'll see all of a sudden he's just over there. And that's how the game regulates the scores, or tries to regulate. I'm not going to say necessarily will regulate the score. If you're playing in a sim game, a strict sim game, your scores are probably regulated more so than those who manually move the people around and use a lot of hot routes. They'll get around some of this because they will be outdoing the bad AI of the game, because the AI is pretty bad. That's why I don't do all that, because I know it makes the game easier for me because you're not playing against a true defense or whatever. But if you just pretty much play as the play that you've chosen or audible to, you'll begin to see this pattern. And I'm going to put up a video, a challenge video for people to play a sim game, pick two teams, and stick with them. Play one quarter and watch for the pattern. Eventually play about 10 games, 10 quarters, one quarter only. Then it's going to be the same thing for a half. And you'll begin to see the same pattern that I have seen with this game over the years. I guarantee it. Just make sure that the two teams you're going to pick are similar in nature. But the sim rules are going to be different than what some of you all might be used to, because like I said, I don't do any manual motions, no manual blitzes, no hot routes except for maybe blocking. And none of that fourth down stuff where it's four downs. You keep trying. You play the game like you see it on Sunday. That's it. But they've got this thing in here too. They've got different things to try to regulate your scores and your success, and it's an unfair manner. That's the problem with it. Madden 20.